Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth, looking at a decent start to the week, decent back to school. We're going to be between 45 and 50 for the high with sunshine.
Very happy about that.
Wednesday, we could get up to 55 on the island, Cande.
Oh, I'm so excited. This is going to be a great week.
Yeah. Now, we're not going to consistently be in the 50s till summer. We're going to have our days, but this week looking pretty solid as we go.
Let's take it one day at a time. Today, great. Tomorrow, even better.
Absolutely. Before I get into my vacation and other vacations that I've been hearing about from people, you sent me these pictures of your granddaughter, Maeve. This is her first, major illness. She's been sick,
She's been under the weather with a little bit of fever and not wanting to run around, laying still, not her, normal self.
Yeah.
Very much on the go. So I sent you a picture of her laying there. You can see in her eyes. She's not feeling well.
Yeah, she's not herself for sure.
No, not herself.
She's not smiling
No.
And she's chewing. So she's chewing on stuff now too.
Well,
I see.
She's teething on top of being under the weather. She's getting molars, so she was, like Jackie said, she went to Target and bought every possible thing you can buy for a teething child under the sun. Everything you could possibly get. And this one, I guess you put cold fruit in it, and they bite and they bite and they bite and they get some juice or whatever. So she liked that one a lot. And that plus being sick, was not Maeve's week.
Do they have one of those fruit-biting things for adults? That sounds pretty good, as a matter of fact.
Doesn't it sound good? Like you want to just gnaw on it and then you get your little reward? I know. It does sound good. Watermelon was in the one from the picture.
That's nice. Yeah, the frozen stuff works good on that, for sure.
Yeah.
We, to recap my week off, we went to Mohegan. We brought my niece, Molly.
Now, when you go to Mohegan,
mm-hmm.
you have a one-bedroom, and
no,
then you have...
We had connecting rooms.
Connecting rooms.
Okay, first of all, my family of five, it's hard enough to put my family of five in one room, but especially when you have someone else, my niece,
two teenage girls that are going to giggle throughout the night.
Right. It's just not, and they're up till all hours.
Oh, please. I have a cousin that's 5 months apart from myself, and we used to giggle all night long.
Yeah, there's no way. So they have their own space, and they had a good time. They pal around, all of them. Leah and Elijah and the girls. They like to shop at the shops there. There is a Sephora. So
we all love Sephora. That's Evan's number one favorite store.
They get their makeup.
Love Sephora. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yes, and a bunch of other things, and they get their
everything there.
They get their Starbucks. They'll go get their whatever. So they have a good time. The one thing they did not do, none of them, not even Elijah, was swim.
I was going to ask you now, why no swimming?
All right, they have a very nice indoor pool.
Yes, and I know you've accessed that on a number of occasions.
So, with teenage girls, it's hit or miss. Sometimes they want to, sometimes they don't. These three girls, my niece and my two daughters, were like, they weren't into swimming. Elijah, who's usually into it, every day we went down to look at the pool, and it was so crowded with families, Cande.
I can't stand that.
But he's good about that because he's like, nah, that's fine. We'll do something else. Mohegan Sun has become over breaks, whether it's spring break or Presidents or whatever. There's a ton of families, right?
Anybody recognize you?
Did I run into anybody?
One of our last conversations before you went away was about you being recognized. So I'm saying it with a little sarcasm, but...
I'm trying to think. No, I don't believe I ran into anybody. No. Although I do know DJ Deuce was there last night. He went to see a comedy show there last night.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, but no, I did not run into anyone. So we had a great time. You know, the usual meals and the palling around, and the kids just love being there. And okay, so we come back. I told you earlier in the show, I flipped the car around within about a half hour. Dana, Abigail, and Elijah go to Delaware. They spent another Wednesday, Thursday, 4 nights there in Delaware.
Where Dana gets a break. Let's be honest.
Sure.
Grandma's there, Grandpa, she's cooking, he's running around, and Dana gets a break.
Yeah, and Abigail doesn't have to take the dogs out, and Elijah doesn't have to listen to me, and yeah, no, of course. It's
a great break for all of them.
Now, the real break, Leah and I yesterday were... Candy, let me put this out there, okay? I love my family, all right? I love my family. There is no hesitation.
Oh, dear.
Okay, but Leah and I, yesterday afternoon, we look at each other, we're like, I can't believe they're coming home today. It's been so nice without them.
I can't believe you'd say those words out loud.
It was, listen, they had as much of a break as we had. But, as an example, Leah had an essay to write. We sit down on the couch one afternoon. No TV, no noise, it's just us and the dogs, everything's quiet, no distractions. She writes her essay. We got quite a bit accomplished.
What do you do when she's writing her essay and there's no TV?
She likes the support of me being in the room. So, because she'll run things by me. She'll say, can you read this paragraph? Can you see if this word is right? Can you say, okay. So I sit there on my phone. I'm playing a video game or I'm whatever. I'm sitting
Got
there.
it.
And when she needs me, I'm there. But the TV's off. I got the dogs next to me. It was nice. We accomplished quite a bit. Leah is now a New York State driver's permit holder.
Oh, that is impressive. We passed the test. Yay.
We passed the permit test, so we got that taken care of.
You know why you passed the test? You read the book.
Yes, she did. I told you that. She read the book. Also, she's doing SAT prep. She took a practice SAT over this weekend.
That's not fun.
She played 3 days of tennis over the last 4 days. So she got quite a bit accomplished. We had some decent meals, and we watched about 5 to 6 episodes of Gilmore Girls on Netflix together.
I got to get back to that. I missed the boat on the Gilmore Girls, and I have got to catch up. I started watching. It was really good, and then I just forgot about it. I got to get back to it. It's
a little bit of a strange show.
Yeah, I got to watch.
I watch it and I'm like, boy, it's like a little cringy, like some of the acting and stuff. But it's a great binge thing for sure. We're watching Leah and I when we can. So we did that, and then she caught me up on The Bachelor. She puts The Bachelor on, and she goes, "Have you been watching?" I go, "No, I don't watch The Bachelor."
No.
So she caught me up. I am fully updated, Candy. I'm all in. I'm all in now. Yeah.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
Regardless, I bonded with my my oldest child.
Well, that's lovely. I'm very happy, and I'm glad the 3 got away from you as well. But I want to just bring up something that I'm going to have to step in and take over.
All right.
Elijah has a raw talent that not many people have.
Mm-hmm.
He can really sing. He's got perfect pitch. You sent me some of his singing. I sent it to my girlfriend. She's a publicist. She'd been around the block once or twice. I mean, the kid has got talent. Forget this tennis, all right? I'm done with tennis. I am done with tennis.
You're talking about 2 different children here.
Right.
Stop.
Now we move on to Elijah.
Okay.
And you must pay attention to this talent that he has. You cannot ignore it. I expect when he starts high school, he will be singing in those musicals, and Aunt Candy will be sitting front and center cheering him on.
Well, he's in an elementary school one this month or in March. Susical, the musical, I think, or whatever, junior. And then he's going to be in the middle school drama department. Yeah,
Let me tell you, he's got
He does.
better nurture that talent.
Nurture,
Nurture that talent. So, we have a star in the family. Let's go. Are you
All
crazy?
right.
If one of my kids sang to me the way he sings, I'd be like, get your coat. We're going on auditions.
I understand. I'm working on it. We're involved. We'll see how it goes.
I hope so. I'm going to push you because
Yeah.
if I hear tennis one more time, my head will explode.
All right. We're getting the singing going.
And Abigail, you're coming up too, honey.
Yeah.
So get what you want to do. Let me know, and we're going to make it happen.
And Candy will push for you. Don't worry about it. By the way, side note on all these people going away vacations, I've run into a bunch of people recently who a lot of people I know went away. People just randomly, like they went skiing. Or yesterday when Leah had tennis, so not only did my niece Brittany get off a Royal Caribbean ship yesterday, she was on an 8-night cruise with her girlfriends.
Oh, I bet they had fun.
From what I understand, they had a
Yes.
blast.
Oh, you're never going to know how much fun.
I'm sitting at the tennis facility talking to a mother who I know, and she's like, "What'd you do for break?" And I tell her, and I said, "What'd you do?" She goes, "We just got back from Allure of the Seas, Royal Caribbean in Florida." I said, "See, everyone loves Royal." I said, "I am loyal to Royal, baby. Here I am. Let's talk about it." So we had a little chat about Royal, and
Very nice.
I've run into a lot of people who took some time with their families.
Yes, another person I work with was in Aruba for 5 days. Enjoyed that.
I heard someone talking about that as well, Aruba, yes.
Yeah.
So, and to anyone who has come back from vacation, get ready, because school is back in session. Here we go.
Yes, it won't be long, though, to the next break, so we'll be all right.
Yeah. Coming up soon. Actually, spring break around here is like third week of April. It's late this year.
Oh, it's late.
Yeah, so
We're
we'll.
almost in March, honey, so.
That's true. That is true. Candy, still got a lot to get to. Your Bald and the Beautiful Entertainment comes up at about 8:12. Bunch of different stories to get to. I'll tell you about a judge who threw out an injury lawsuit after he saw video of a woman. We'll get into that. AT&T outage. I didn't even hear about this.
It was big.
All right,
Huge.
we got to discuss that as well. Plenty to do. Beautiful day. We'll get close to 50. Let's hit the roads. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.